What? The shop. What?
Without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of the jokes will go over the viewer's head. 頭のことはなんか分かった。頭がなんか言っとる。いや、私も今それも分かったよ、ヘッドで。
You don't even know where it is. Oh yeah, it's in the mall. What's you finna go to the mall tomorrow? This man.
Gene, Robin, what's up?
Just wait till Friday.
I'll be a cool on Friday.
Hey everyone, this is Pastel, the person who voiced this video. Yes, I realize my real voice does not sound anything anime. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to go over to my channel, it is called Pastel, and I do a lot of anime rap covers as well as singing. And keep watching Rogue Shadow, cause he's a really good content creator, and I had a lot of fun on this cover.
Only two can protect you. Thor, Wonder Woman, Ghost Rider, Flash, Superman, Spider-Man. Oh wait, 2 will protect you, the other 10 will try to kill you. Thor, Wonder Woman, Ghost Rider, Flash, Superman, Spider-Man, Hulk, Iron Man, Deadpool, Batman, Doctor Strange, and Logan. I will choose Thor, probably Doctor Strange. I don't know. My Batman's stronger. He got Kaneki blood. Kaneki on my team. Alright. don't know. Guess what SJWs are trying to attack now? No, popsicles. They said popsicles need to be banned in all states. They said it's gay and it promotes children to become gay. Alright. We left off this game after killing the alligator. No, that was way before. That was way after that. We're going to rescue Ada. We're going. Oh yeah, we Ada's down there. We need to go rescue her. Need to realize which way did I come from. Alright. Find the plugs. They're working at night. Oh, this is some type of chess puzzle. I'm not a chess player, so I wouldn't know. pretty sure the rook and the knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite sides. I have no idea. This army recruiter trying to recruit me. Going somewhere. Are you serious? He hung up on him. Not he answered an unknown call. Ooh.
You're like so cool. You're like so cool. Stressed out? Having a long day?
Stressed out, having a long day? Lean back.
Put your phone down. You're gonna break it. You're like so cool. You're like so cool. Stressed out? Having a long day?
Stressed out, having a long day?
Oh. This one, well,
Want to get paid just by playing games on your phone? never quite been a movie like Avengers Endgame. That's probably because there's never been a movie franchise like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With over 20 interconnected movies released over the span of a decade, Endgame had ample opportunities to make tons of references and callbacks to a sprawling continuity of characters and plot twists. And while many significant lines of dialogue were pretty easy to spot, like,
I need this all day.
and
I am Iron Man.
there were still plenty of other fantastic callbacks that may have flown over your head. Here are some of the small details you might have missed in Avengers Endgame. Beware, gigantic world-ending spoilers ahead. Throughout the film, we got lots of direct references to previous movies, but some are less obvious than there
nope.
were still plenty.
Nope. They had spoilers, so I know you haven't seen it yet, so they was finna say something big. I know what they was finna say.
I got the horses in the back. Horse stock is attached. Head is matted black. Jeremiah was a fool. I got the horses in the back.
They trash. Oh shit! I truly forgot I was streaming. Oops. Sorry. Alright. I'm just standing there. I wish they would copyright. I didn't play that song for more than 15 seconds, so they can't. Banned. Go ahead, ban. I got nothing to lose. Yeah, I'm stuck on this puzzle because I don't know a lot about chess. What is a rook? Isn't that like a little basic piece? Oh my god! I'm a star! Your future is my design! Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read how to check it. Okay. I got the horses in the back, and in the back. Now you're in the clouds, I know you're in the back. Riding in a horse, you carrying a horse. I am black. The horses in the back. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Thank God they can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. Riding a tractor, the other tractor, carrying a tractor. Mine and horse, and a horse, and a belly. Can't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody. They can't tell me nothing. And I'm gonna take my car to the uptown road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Take my walk to the uptown road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Head down, cross town, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on a brand new guitar. And what are you talking about? Let's hope Borderlands 3 doesn't suffer the same fate as Mortal Kombat.
Ah, shit! What the?
Yeah. Ready for that zombie sound. Don't get back up. I'll cut you up. Feed you to the freaking pigs. You wanna be a blonde. Lilith. Damn. Shotgun stock. What kind of question is that game got? What kind of question is that? Not gonna happen. SJWs are attacking Borderlands 2 because Krieg revealed too much abs. It's not good for the business. Oh yeah, I forgot to send y'all the article about a data miner breached into Borderlands 3 and found these two characters complete moveset, not moveset, skill list. No, it was some other characters. What were the names then? Black. That's a funky name.
ID wristband required for cable car entry.
Wow. Giving got one on loot box. He won loot boxes in Borderlands 3. Yeah, that man game got seen some stuff. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. Oh, that scared the living hell out of me. And that was just a basic zombie, bruh. I thought that was something else. Just sitting there down them steps chilling. Ooh. I'm gonna stop playing, man. I ain't got time for y'all. Stuff's not funny. The floodgate. What's the floodgate? New character. Oh. New character leak reveal. Somebody name. What does that say? Oh, what's, how do I? What was the name of the Arrow villain from season 5 Game God? Oh no, wow, I was thinking of Perseus. They said this one be a new character named Prometheus in Mortal Kombat 11. And apparently, yeah, apparently, he's a demon spawn. He's a demon spawn, so I guess he takes you to hell or something. Though this ain't looking good. I think they're making up a character to not put spawn in this game. Oh no. These data miners just keep finding stuff. Look. Wow. I'm not a data miner, I can't show you nothing. I don't got a screenshot. I can't take it on here for what I'm using. Prometheus. Oh. This point, I don't even care. They don't put Spawn. I'm not really a big fan of him anyway. He'd be cool to play, but I'm not a huge Spawn fan. I didn't really even enjoy the movie. Why did it scare me again? Oh my god. Exactly what that was. One shot, one kill. What is that? The dude from Punisher and Ghost Recon. Who? Jigsaw? Is that what you're talking about? You know what I meant by when I said Jigsaw, right? That's what's Frank's friend name? Russo. That was that's his name in the comics. That's who that was. Jigsaw. They put his face in the game. So you're talking about John Bernthal. Punisher. Okay, this looks so suspicious. This looks so suspicious. I want Kira, Melee. I said Melee, yeah. Lee May. And I want Melina. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, we got already know what's gonna happen. He's seeing some stuff. Is that right? That looks so freaking creepy, bro. That looks so sketchy. Y'all really expect me to jump down there? What is that? Is that a bald fish? That's a mutated fish, man. I said it like that on purpose. Okay, I'm getting a little scared. I am not jumping down there. It's not gonna happen. It's not. It's not. Now to leave, son of a... That just scared me. Why am I getting scared so easy right now? What's going on? This man have to turn his mic on, scared the hell out of me. Bro, you do not understand this place that... I'm doing a full walkthrough on YouTube on this, that's why I'm doing live streams. I'm not jumping down there, man. Let something come up. Come on, this freaking thing, man. Somebody finna get popped. I'm pulling my shotgun out. I'm ready. Try me. Try me. Go ahead. I know y'all zombies ain't dead while y'all just sitting. What the f... Oh my god. He just came out of his body like freaking alien. I know you in this water, pop out. Little bastard. Where you at? What is that? Man, I'm Leon freaking... I don't know. I was gonna try to make a joke, but I couldn't think of anything. Leon...
Oh my god.
John F.
This is
Kennedy,
getting
I don't know.
worse.
Wait, is it Leon John S. Kennedy? that what you said? Bro, something's about to freaking come up out of these waters, bro. Y'all want me to walk around this swamp. I wish Mr. X would be floating down here like Jason Voorhees, waiting for somebody. What's that sound? Hold up. What's that sound? What's that sound? What is that? What is that? I'm not moving any further. What is that in that water, man? Stop this game. Is that a brain? I knew it! Why didn't I just shoot? I knew that was something. Sit down. Killed that thing in 3 shots. Used all my shotgun ammo, one of my freaking Hawkeye bullets. On Moses. Oh, you said Salvador. I thought at first I thought you said Salvatore. Then I thought you said Salvador. Salvatore. What is that big old wart on your shoulder, man? Oh my god, leave me alone. I'm running from this dude. Why I'm stuck. Oh my god, this creature, leave me alone. Making me use all my freaking stun weapons. Dude, keep grabbing me. Die.
Can't breathe.
What was the whole point of jumping down here, man?
Toxin out.
Yeah, young guy who's that toxic. I didn't. Well, I came from this way, didn't I? I have no damn idea. Under the dark stars of night, I'll turn you to a nightstand. No, I'm not afraid of a thousand eyes. I know the sky, and I used to be, she used to be, the one I knew, and I wonder this morning. Now I can live with this. And God said he wants the fish. Oh my gosh, another one? I'm getting that smoke. And God, every time Giving God meets a girl, she blows fish at him. Here we go. Let's look at she woke him up and slapped him with a fish. A fish that was alive, not a fried fish, but a live fish, wet and slimy. As that piece of gristled down Game God's face, with some pepperoni left on his forehead. Game God stood there in shock and agony. Game God scared of fish. He was sweating like crazy in his sleep, and his body temperature was 90 degrees. So when she slapped that fish on his head, it instantly cooked the fish and it turned into a piece of pizza. When the game guy got hit with the fish, he made a strange noise that sounded like someone getting strangled. He was like, he didn't know what hit his head off. He stood there shocked, waiting for that next fish to slap his face. And then when it came to that next fish, he was ready for that fish. And then when the fish leaped for him, he caught the fish in midair and ate him. The end. Now, we're in the end game. I've been waiting 20 years for this crap? He eats the fish at the end? This show is garbage. Oh my god! My future is modified! People with jobs use PC. Ty Time says he loves Mortal Kombat 11. That game is really good. It's a solid game. What will we do to this man? What have Ty Time become? Order the flamethrower. Your future is my design. There's a flamethrower in there. Game got an overcooked fish. Well, you don't know what overcooked fish is? That's tough. Oh my god, he's a god, and his future is his design. What? What was that? What was that? What is that? I never said you got shook. I said you was in agony. Oh, Game God get caught with a piece of fish and get slapped with a platypus and get slapped. Game God. Game God wish he could be king of the bees for a day. Oh my god, I didn't see that coming. I clearly pressed L1, thank you very much. Cannot please survive the game of Outlast without getting scared. Malta, we need to get you to play Outlast and see your reaction. See, Nalta's very good at hiding his emotions. He'd be terrified inside. He'd be terrified inside, but you won't. He's really good at hiding his fears, his emotions. He'd be terrified. You won't even know it. He'd be terrified, but you wouldn't know it. Because he's good at hiding his emotions. We need to do something about that. This man gonna be shook. Is that Kyle Lansdowne talking? This annoying ass. That sounds like him. Fujin. Fujin confirmed. God damn it, girl. Aha. Chemical filter. I got a whole freaking flamethrower. Oh my god. What are King God's goals in his life? To become the proudest fish alive. I have an idea. Uh-huh. And uh-huh. No. Game got one. Game got one that. This game right there. Hell no. You already know where I stand from that. Touche. Oh! Ah! Stop! Uh. Oh no. Don't get back up. I see that. Nope, I don't got time for them creatures. Nope, I don't got time for that. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, I already checked. Yeah, this is where I came from. Cause that's where that was. Yeah, that's where that was. It was right there. So I already investigated that area. Okay, I get it now. You want Sonic Monopoly? I don't know. We might. Oh, not do you want to get cut up? You trying to get cut? Okay. Not you want to get cut. Can't have that Naftali. We don't appreciate that. Said Game God gonna return in Mortal Kombat 11. Wish I would do that. So I'm gonna put Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? They gonna play the intro when they come in. They literally gonna play the intro. It's where are you? Where at? Oh, well for you. Well, so what's the fatality? What's the fatality? Scooby-Doo gonna turn into a freaking demon dog. He gonna turn into a demon dog. That's what's gonna happen. Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Oh my god. A, fi a finger flick. Think you're funny enough to leave? Oh, y'all some head asses. Working a night on the same wall. Working night on the same wall. So that's the night. And so that means the rook. One, two, three. One, two. So wait, how do I get the rook? Bishop Queen on this is ugly. While the bitch went queen. And the queen and the rook were opposite sides. Rook and knight on the same ball. Rook and knight on the same raw. So if rook and knight are on the same ball, so that means where did I get the rook? Rook and knight on the same ball. The queen, rook were opposite. So that means the queen goes right here. And if the queen goes right here, so myself. Fine. I'll do it myself. How long until that script? I want to help you finish it before it goes away. But yeah, yes, you can. All you gotta do is believe. Crap. Why the hell would Frost be the main enemy? Frost is mid tier. Game Go, who do you think the weakest character in the game is? I know who it is. There's there, there's only 2 characters in the low tier. Or D tier, S D tier, S whatever you want to call it, low tier. I'm just gonna say the D tier. I'm currently maining Garrus. Trying to figure some stuff out. Devora and the Collector. And the Collector are the worst. As said, well there is an official list. Yeah, this is an official list, but it's one of the tournament players, Honeybee. He's Frost is mid tier, mid to high tier. I planned on manning her, but I don't know. I can't find anything good with Scarlet, man. I can't find anything with Scarlet. I can't clip anything with her. I don't know. I might have second thoughts on Scarlet. But said one of the best characters in the game though is Garrus. One of the best characters in the game is Garrus. That's what I said. You are most definitely alive. Sit down. I'm not taking no chances. Roll pin. Little zombie sitting there playing dead like a possum. I think I'm gonna fall for that. Okay. What? There's dude said Shao Kahn's he's alright, he can do something, but no, I'm going by what the dude said. He said Shao Kahn's alright, but he's not high tier. Cetrion's pretty good. I forgot, I gotta go back to it. It was a video, it wasn't an actual list. I don't remember everything he said about every character. I only stuck to the ones that applied to me. And I remember what he said about Frost. Hold on, I'll just go back to it. I said, did you understand what I said? I said I only remembered what he said that applied to me, and I remembered what he said about Frost. Because I know Nazi likes Frost. That's what I said. Hold on, I'm gonna go to it. Y'all trying to snap on me. Chill. Oops. I'm just a innocent kid who sells ice cream every Sunday. Yeah, I'm about to become an elder like you. We gotta find you a cane for your birthday. Your birthday's coming up. We need to find him a cane. Be like, oh, hello, pal. Hello, pal.
I'm completely spoiled now. We can never go back to a regular mattress.
No.
Once you go Tempur-Pedic, you never go back.
Monsters is
You know what, Naftali? Alright.
Yeah, people are always asking me what my thoughts are on like all these different characters. So I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. This isn't a tier list. This isn't a tier list because I can't make a tier list because I'm gonna tell you right now. There's a lot of characters that I'm not gonna have much of an opinion on. All right. All right. So here's my opinions on the characters. I'm gonna tell you guys right now because I get it all the time. Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn. My opinion is that I don't have much of an opinion because I haven't played him very much, but I've heard other people that play him say that they don't think he's that good. I've heard people say he's not that good. I don't know if that means he's not good or not, but that's just.
I don't care if you don't get it, because I'm watching it again to hear what he said.
I've heard he's like kind of like mid-tier-ish. Frost.
No.
I think Frost is like just okay. I think she's probably somewhere in the mid-tier range.
You sound like
I don't
freaking
think she's
P. Diddy.
amazing.
Hush up.
I think her buttons are a little bit
You
slow.
sound like Goro.
And whatever, but she's okay. You know, she's okay. She's not terrible. She's just okay.
Mocap looking.
Johnny Cage, I don't really know anything about. I haven't really played a set against any Johnny, so I don't know anything about him. I'd like to believe he's fine though. I'd like to believe he's okay. And something about crushing blows are I think, I don't know if that means he's not good or not, but that's just what I've heard. I've heard he's like kind of like mid-tier-ish. Frost. I think Frost. I don't know if that means he's not good or not, but that's just what I've heard.
Everyone, stop talking about
I've heard he's like kind of like mid-tier-ish. Frost. I think Frost is like just okay. I think she's probably somewhere in the mid-tier range. I don't think she's amazing. I think her buttons are a little bit slow and whatever, but she's okay. You know, she's okay. She's not terrible. She's just okay. Johnny Cage, I don't really know anything about. I haven't really played a set against any Johnny, so I don't know anything about him. I'd like to believe he's fine. I'd like to believe he's okay, and something about crushing blows should be easier for him. Sonya, I haven't played very much Sonya, but I think she's really strong. Like from what I have played and from what I've heard and from what I've seen for some combos, I've seen her do like 50% in the corner, literally, maybe even more. That's crazy. I think Sonya's really good. A lot of people are saying Sonya's good. I think Sonic Fox has said like Garrus, Sonya, Aaron Black, and I don't remember the last character. Sub maybe?
Oh my god, how are you touching me, zombie?
Maybe, I think, yeah, whatever. We'll go on. So, that's Sonya. Cassie, I've heard people, I've heard, like, someone like Gross, who plays Cassie, I've heard him say that he thinks Cassie is really good. But from what I've experienced, she just seems okay to me, like, maybe upper mid-tier. So, like, if you want to call this a tier list, you can call it a tier list. I'm just giving you my general opinions on what these characters are like. But I don't know too much about Cassie, but maybe somewhere in the upper mid-tier range, maybe. Jax, I don't really know anything about Jax. I don't know if he's like really good. I don't know if he's trash. He seems good to me. I don't think he's bad. I think he's solid. At least mid-tier. Scorpion, super strong. He's like one of the characters that I can without a doubt say that, well, those aren't the right names, but these two variations, if you look at the abilities that he has on them,
that's where I came from.
They're both really good. Scorpion's one of the characters that's actually really, really good in this game with both variations. He's definitely top tier. Noob Saibot. I can talk on Noob Saibot. I think his seeing double variation for tournament, I haven't played it much, but I don't think it would be that good. The Dark Sabbath variation, I think, is definitely the go-to variation for him, and I think he's a very strong character. A lot of people say they want his like 4-2 to be a mid. I think that would be nuts. He would be super top tier if that was the case. I think he's fine, like as he is. Just fix a couple crushing blow requirements, and we're good to go. But he's top tier, in my opinion. I would say he has to be at least top 10. I don't know about top 5. There's a lot of...
Need cash, but aren't sure how? Video games are worth top dollar cash at Disc Replay.
Other really good characters that I don't know enough about to create a top 5 or a top 10. But I think he's really, really good. I think Noob Saibot's really good. I think Baraka's really good. I've heard good stuff about him. His 444 is still really good. His damage output is still really good. Baraka's solid. Strong character. Raiden, I've heard Rewind say he thinks Raiden sucks. I've played Patient Impulse's Raiden, and like I'm doing fine against it and whatever, and I can see where in some instances where he would struggle. But yeah, I think Raiden's like okay. It's hard for me to say if he's like actually bad or not. Jackie, I think Jackie struggles a lot in footsies, but she's solid. Like she's solid. But like she has really good damage. She has some
I didn't know he's been
good
trash.
crushing blow stuff.
They used to main Raiden and
whatever.
Deception.
She has some good pressure.
I was cool
She actually
with
has some
that.
solid pressure. Yeah, the cops are outside. But
Nazi could not beat
Jackie,
me
I think
when I
is
played him.
solid. I don't know. I would like. I'm just gonna go out on a whim and say maybe like mid to upper mid tier, something like that. Not too sure about her. Sub-Zero, I've heard is super good. I haven't really labbed or played against much Sub-Zero, so it's hard for me to say. But a lot of people are saying Sub is definitely top. So maybe Sub-Zero is like up there. Kano, I think Sonic Fox at one point said he thinks Kano might be bottom 5. And then my brother who plays Kano says he thinks Kano's not that good, but he doesn't think he's bottom 5. But like, he's probably on like the mid-tier to lower mid-tier range of things. Also, his I don't think that's the correct name, Rotten Scoundrel, but the variation that has the Molotov stuff in it for tournament play is useless from what I've heard. Cabal, I think, is really good. I think Cabal's really good. I think he's like definitely like high tier. Definitely high tier. I'm not gonna be like saying like this character is like 8th best in the game, but he's a strong character, so like I would think he'd like be in the high tier range or something like that. Liu Kang, I've heard he's really good. Some people have said he has some hitbox issues, but he gets really good damage. He's solid. I think he struggles a little bit in the footsie range, in like the footsies department. He struggles a little bit, but like he has a strong fireball and whatever. I think he's a good character, probably like high tier, something like that. Katana, I think Katana's good. I haven't played a whole lot of Katana, but I think Katana's solid. She can get some good damage. She has some pretty decent
I couldn't
buttons
find
on
it
her.
because it wasn't in my player's net.
She seems solid.
I know,
Maybe, like,
I couldn't find it.
or something like that. Kung Lao.
I typed that in and it didn't search.
Kung Lao, but I've heard some people say that he might be.
It doesn't matter for PlayStation. No, it does not.
Like he's solid, but he's not like broke or anything. So not too sure where to take that. Jade, I think Jade is actually kind of underrated right now. I think she's actually very, very strong in this game. Like she has to be at least high tier. Like she's good. Jade's actually really good. She's like the fact that she can just nullify projectiles. Do shit like whatever. It's pretty good, and like she actually gets like some pretty decent damage off of some of her things, but it's hard to say right now exactly how good she is. But her back 3-4-3 is like one of the best mids. Like it's actually a really, really good mid. So I think Jay's actually really solid. She's good. Scarlet, it's hard to say what I think about Scarlet. I'm not too sure on her right now. I haven't really played too much Scarlets. I know I think she was like toned down a little bit from what she was in the beta. In the beta, she was like super strong. I think right now she's just like solid, maybe like high tier as well. Like I don't think there's too many characters in this game that are actually bad right now. But yeah, Scarlet, she's good.
Hey, look, pick out one of those purple mattresses.
They're solid. I don't know. Hard to say. I haven't played a whole lot of Scarlet. Aaron Black, he's definitely top tier. Sonic Fox says so himself. From what I've experienced and from what I've seen in the lab, he has really good buttons. He can be safe off of a lot of things. He has great Oki potential. He has solid damage. His fatal blow is super strong. Aaron Black seems really good. Devora. Alright, next up we have Kotal Khan. Kotal Khan, I think,
got beat Sonic Fox one time to save his life.
It's kind of hard to say though. I haven't really fought many, and I've heard some people say that Kotal Khan isn't that good, and then I heard some people say Kotal Khan is actually really good. I've heard like kind of both ways. So Kotal Khan, I don't know. He's kind of a mystery to me right now. I have no idea where he stands. Garrus, super top tier. Super top tier. This character is definitely. He's like without a doubt top 3, very likely the best in the game. This character, like Garrus is super strong. He's kind of ridiculous now, honestly. Collector, I don't really know anything about Collector. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Collector. He could be He could be anywhere on the tier list spectrum right now, and I really don't know where he stands. And then Cetrion, Dragon says he thinks she's good, but not like amazing. I think Cetrion's really solid. I think she's probably high tier as fuck. She's good. She has to be good. So yeah. All right, and to be real about Devora, I like. Okay, so there's a lot of characters in this game that I still don't know a whole lot about, right? Like I don't know a whole lot about like Shao Kahn, Johnny, like Jax, Cassie, Sonya, Raiden, even like Jackie and like Sub. Although I know Sub is good. Kung Lao, Katana, Liu Kang, Kano. I don't know a whole lot about like Collector or whatever. So there's a lot of characters I still don't know a whole lot about, but I'm telling you guys, like Devora, like you missed someone. Devora, like she's just not, like she's not that good. And like this isn't even me trying to be like a down player or whatever, because I'm out here playing Noob Saibot, and I'm telling you guys, like Noob Saibot's really good, and people asking for buffs for Noob Saibot really don't need to be doing that, because Noob Saibot's really fucking good. But like Devora, like she's slow. She's unsafe on like almost everything. Like her damage output is not good unless you get them with your crushing blow for that anti-air. Then she can get actually good damage. But outside of that, like she's so lackluster right now. Like she legit went from like top 5 pre-patch to bottom 5. Like, and that's what Sonic says too. It's not like it's just me out here. Like this character is actually just. She's just not good. Like, she's just not good. Honestly. And, like, I'm not here complaining about her. I'm not here, like, bitching and crying and waiting for, like complaining to the devs to, like, patch her or whatever. I'm out here just playing another character that I know is actually strong. You know? But, like, you can look at the frame data yourself. Like, you can look at the frame data yourself and you can see what it is. So... that's what it is. Honestly, she's bad. She's bad. So that's generally my thoughts on the. That's generally my thoughts on what the characters are like right now. It's not like a quote unquote tier list that I'm making, because there's a lot of characters here that I don't have definitive answers on. But that's just kind of what I think about the cast right now and where it kind of stands.
Hi. You know, snowboarding in Tahoe, lobster fishing in Maine. Of course, you move to LA after that and start acting, and then find yourself as a float. It's likely.
So I didn't actually plan to play or review this game. There were a few different reasons behind that. For one, Mortal Kombat has never been a franchise I was really passionate about. Also, there was some political stuff going on that I'm not a very big fan of, and some other things as well. But I was actually given the game by someone who really wanted me to cover it, as well as the fact that I prefer to have played the games that I talk about. And since I already criticized certain aspects of Mortal Kombat 11, it's important for me to be able to back that up. With that said, here we are with a review of Mortal Kombat 11. I'm going to break this review apart into two different segments, and the first segment is going to be about politics. Now, I know full well that many players either don't care about politics or have a drastically different set of beliefs than I do. So I'm going to add a timestamp to the description of the video, which will take you straight past the political discussion and right to the part focused specifically on gameplay. For those of you still watching, though, this game went full fucking woke. Here's the thing. Some people like when games get woke. I'm not one of those people, but they certainly exist. The issue is that
Hi everyone. It's not a secret that some actors are ready to do anything to get into the role. Some of them even agreed to perform some crazy stunts. However, if a stuntman replaces the star in some scenes, This doesn't mean that the actor or the actress is lazy. We know many of them would happily jump on trampolines and fly, but imagine what would happen if the protagonist of the movie gets a serious injury on the set. This will break all the deadlines. The film company will have huge losses, and we'll be able to see the long-awaited film much later. That's why doubles come to the aid of actors. And we're going to talk about these irreplaceable celebrity twins today. Let's get it on. Tony McFar. Most likely this name, like other names on our list, doesn't sound familiar to you. But for Chris Pratt, the actor who plays Peter Quill, Tony McFar means a lot. According to the actor himself, it's not the first time they're working together. They worked on the set of Jurassic World. And really, if you look at them standing side by side, you get a little confused. So, which one is Pratt? On the left or on the right? No, wait, we're not sure. Well, we must say that McFar is one of the most sought-after Hollywood stuntmen of the last decade. He, in particular, took part...
So who have we got? We've got Shang Tsung, Bo Rai Cho, who is a fucking disgrace. I don't know why he's in this game. He's supposedly comic relief, but, you know, whenever I see this guy, trust me, I'm not laughing, I'm cringing. He's got stupid moves, like he throws up, you know, he spews on the ground, and your opponent slips in the spew, sort of similar to how Sub-Zero's ground freeze works. He is just a mess. I fucking hate him. I wish he was never in the game. But whatever. We're facing Bo Rai Cho here. Look at him. What a fucking mess. So if you do the jumping punch... Whack. Whack.
You're a hater.
What's up, guys? Shock here. So I've been playing Mortal Kombat 11 recently, and I've come across something that I just really want to talk about. And if you were perceptive in reading the title, then it's not the Towers of Time, it's a Tower of Time. Singular tower. The tower you are seeing in the background is called Perfection is Key. I'm pretty sure that's what the tower's called. It's one of the towers that is the same for everyone. I believe it's stage 7. It's like right in the middle.
I could not finish this one time. I had to fight Katana. Whenever I would freaking punch, it would slow me down, slow time. I was punching so slow and she was tearing me up.
The dumbest
I could not beat her. Like, what was I supposed to do? I literally couldn't do anything.
World. It is so dumb. Like, I can't even begin to explain it. This video isn't scripted. I'm just going off of my absolutely raging anger that's within me right now. This tower is so incredibly frustrating. I just don't know how to describe it. It's insane.
I don't think so.
I don't
think so,
the
man.
game's been out for 3 days.
He's fighting Scorpion.
Came out on the 23rd here in Australia.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had no problems with the game. I see a lot of people complaining about microtransactions, but I don't see an issue with that. I have over 1,000 time crystals and I've yet to spend
I don't know what map it is.
of them on anything. I don't
It looked
see
like a
reason why people are
freaking
complaining about them. They're purely cosmetic.
Chinese
And I
monster.
feel like if you don't just spend your time crystals all the time and you see like a brutality or something, you buy it, so that's fine. I thought the story mode was cool, especially the ending. I'm not going to talk about that though. Not the ending, I mean like the end sequence. The fighting's really good. All the stuff that makes a Mortal Kombat was good. I really enjoyed pretty much everything. And for the most part, the Towers of Time are okay as well. They did get hotfixed. I think that's what happened, to make them a little bit easier, and some of the undodgeable consumables became blockable. So that's better. In one of the normalized, I think it's stage 2 or 3, there was
something should happen as soon as I turn that power on. Nothing good ever happened.
I found that one super impossible.
Nothing good.
But that was before the hotfix, and then after the hotfix, I found it much easier. And you can always just use Noob Cybot on 30 rush down and 30 combos. And Noob Cybot just gimps the AI, I swear, he just wrecks it every time. But anyway, my point is that for the most part, I've had no problem with the towers in time. Some of them were a bit hard, but I didn't mind the challenge. They took me a couple of tries. Actually, another one that I found really fucking annoying was the Baraka one. Again, one of the normalized towers. It's the same for everyone. It was like the Baraka, there's a bunch of Barakas and you had to kill the last Baraka with a brutality. And I just found myself playing Aaron Black and just doing the uppercut brutality every single time. But then the one after that is a pain in the ass.
Ooh, what's that? Whoa!
That was really annoying. It wasn't fun at all. And then we get to this.
I knew it, bro.
This is the epitome of unfun gameplay.
What is that?
Imperfection is key. What you have to do is flawless. You have to get a flawless victory.
Wow.
Now, this is retardedly hard for multiple reasons. Reason number one, you can't jump. If you jump, you take poison damage. Reason number two, you can't duck. If you duck, you take poison damage. So that means you can't dodge in like the Scorpion Spear or the Sub-Zero Ice Ball.
What's wrong with my camera? The room's catching on fire and I can't get out.
You can't block. So you literally can't do anything except attack.
Oh my.
Because if you take poison damage, then that mitigates the flawless. And you need to win both rounds flawlessly. I'm not sure if anyone's done this with just winning the second round flawlessly, because I'm pretty sure that I've won the second round flawlessly before. And
I think it's not taking damage.
But this time around, I have won flawlessly on the second round. And
I don't think that thing can die.
Access to Iron Reptile, which is the final stage, which is the final tower of stage 7.
Oh my gosh, it's moving so fast!
So,
ooh!
All of this combined. Oh, and also the fact that the AI is super fucky. The name of the tower is Perfection is Key. Yet the AI is so damn inconsistent that it is almost impossible to predict what these guys are going to do. If you've been watching the background footage at all, you notice that sometimes at the start, so as you can see I'm playing Raiden, the reason I'm playing Raiden is I saw a clip of Raiden
die.
Cheating these guys.
Yeah, catch on fire.
However, I was unable to pull it off. Let's see. Sometimes when you get Scorpion to about 1/4 health, he switched out to Sub-Zero. But then sometimes he doesn't, and he does.
You telling me this fire's not gonna kill you?
He does the move where he teleports behind you and hits you. And the fact that you can never know which one, as well as that, the fact that Sub-Zero has iframes when he gets switched, not Sub-Zero,
so that flamethrower doesn't even kill him.
They have iframes when they get switched in. They can't be hit, but then they can immediately attack as they're coming in. So you can't hit them, but they can immediately attack and hit you.
So you can't catch on fire.
So this whole bullshit behind the AI, the switching between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, as well as the fact that the AI is so inconsistent, it's almost impossible to actually do this. I mean, obviously it's possible. It just requires an insane amount of RNG, and it's just fucking stupid. I'll put this clip in later, I think it's further down the line, where I got so close to beating it, and I screamed louder than I've ever screamed before at a game.
What?
I screamed so loud because I was so close, and I just missed it. This tower, and this tower alone, is the first gameplay element in my entire gaming history that has legitimately made me mad. In a single player environment, I'm counting this as single player because it's versus AI. This is the only thing that has legitimately made me mad in a single player game. I get frustrated at like Dark Souls and Sekiro and other things like that, but this is the thing that genuinely made me angry because it's not. It's the gameplay mechanics that are in place are just not fair. They're just stupid. There's no way of predicting what's going to happen. And the fact that the tower is called perfection is key, and there's no way of perfecting the fight. It's stupid. You'd think if the tower was called perfection is key, that the AI would follow some sort of strict set of rules that say when they got up, they always do a wake-up attack or something like that. But they don't. So sometimes you'll knock them down and they'll just get back up and take another hit. Other times they'll get up with a wake-up attack. And it's almost impossible to predict. And considering you can't block, then it's stupid. You can't jump, there's no jump-ins. You can't block to punish Scorpion Spear. You can't duck and do an uppercut to do a, what do they call it, crushing blow when Scorpion misses his spear or Sub-Zero misses his ice ball. It's just stupid. I've seen one post on Reddit of, like I said, the dude doing this with Raiden. I think this is the clip actually where I get so damn close. Yeah, this is the clip. Actually, no, it's not the clip. Never mind. I just quit there like an idiot because I was pressing forward trying to do this where. Anyway, this tower is fucking stupid. NRS, if anyone ever sees this video, please let NRS know that this tower is fucking dumb. The rest of the game is really fun, and I really enjoy it. Especially although I did sort of like the Legend of Grimrock style of the Cryptic mechanics. Anyway, that'll be it for now.
Where did you grab
That's
somebody?
me ranting for 10 minutes on about this fucking tower. I have gotten so incredibly angry at this tower, and I really hope that... I think the way to fix this tower is to get rid of the poison. I understand not being able to block isn't that bad, but the fact that you can't block as well as duck or jump, that's where it gets you. That's where it gets you, 100%. Because you could jump over the Scorpion Spear, you could jump over the Ice Ball, you could jump over that sort of
Are
circle.
you hitting me?
Sub-Zero does. It's not the Ice Ball, it's something different, I don't know what it's called. You could duck under and then do the crushing blow if they whip something, but you can't do any of that because of the stupid poison. And another thing, you also can't use interactables, because I noticed that when I use this interactable on the right here, the lion statue with the fire coming out of its mouth, that whenever I used that while in the corner, it never seemed to give me a flawless round victory. So you can't use interactables either. So, all round, this tower is stupid. Please do something to change this. Just get rid of the poison. Just get rid of it. I'm almost positive, considering the next tower. I haven't done it, I've yet to complete this, by the way. I'm almost positive the next tower, which is Iron Reptile, which is just complete Iron Reptile, that's the objective, instead of flawlessing it. I'm pretty sure the next tower, which is quote-unquote meant to be harder, because it's just how progression works, I'm pretty sure that tower will be infinitely easier than this. I could probably just put Noob Cybot on level 30 Rushdown and level 30 Confidence, put Noob Cybot on, and boom.
Oh my god.
That's probably all I have to do. But, instead, I have to go through this shit. Anyway, that's all for now. I just wanted to get that out of my system. Holy
All I wanted was to fix my life. Now I have the power to fix history. This summer, be prepared to be woke. And I'm not waiting centuries for people to get woke. When I've got the power to speed things up in a world with no side boom and time travel is possible, where monetization is pushed to its limits, and Jax frees the slaves. Nothing will prepare you for this year's sure to be winner of Best Film. We want to thank you for this award. Join Jax as he goes back in time and makes things right. This summer, don't miss Back to the Wokeness.
Sleep.
Guys, it looks like the fatality today is being done on
Still
Mortal
got
Kombat.
choked.
Okay, it seems like they are the ones that are getting a bit of a brutality.
I gotta
to the
watch
head.
that
I
again.
never actually expected more.
All I wanted was to fix my life. Now I have the power to fix history. This summer, be prepared to be woke. And I'm not waiting centuries for people to get woke. When I've got the power to speed things up in a world with no sight and time travel is possible, where monetization is pushed to its limits, and Jax frees the slaves. Nothing will prepare you for this year's sure to be winner of Best Film. We want to thank you for this award. Join Jax as he goes back in time and makes things right. This summer, don't miss Back to the Wokeness.
Guys, it looks like the fatality today is being done on Mortal Kombat. Okay, it seems like they are the ones that are getting a bit of a brutality to the head. I never actually expected Mortal Kombat to be in this situation.
Yeah, we reviewed Mortal Kombat earlier this week, and our thumbnail, I thought we were pretty proud of that thumbnail.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And we basically, as soon as we played it, we're like, this is a cool game. Everyone loved it, had a great time with it.
But we spent a lot of time in that review speaking about what to potentially be wary of.
Yes.
And it seems like a lot of people have felt the same way.
And it does seem like pretty cool, very strong. The user reception for it has been really bad. I fucking hate this game for a variety of reasons. We should probably go through some of them. So there's really three reasons why Mortal Kombat Anthem was better than that. Yeah, I remember like Fallout 76 being 2.7.
Yeah, something like that.
So, okay, so there's three reasons here. The first one is like games. Okay, people are really upset that
freaking
Mortal
stupid
Kombat
tyrant.
didn't have enough movies hanging, but like guys had their shirts off, but women didn't have their shirts off. Yeah, so whatever. First, I think that's pretty fucking dumb.
You can't win these days.
It's like,
you
have nothing on and shit, and everyone's like, what the hell's going on here? I can see the boobs. Now the boobs are gone, everyone's like, what the hell's happening? I can't see the boobs. You just can't win. Yeah, exactly. So, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So true.
Yeah, so personally, I feel like the character design in this Mortal Kombat's really excellent. And then there was Mortal Wokebat. Okay, there was that wokeness of Mortal Kombat, everybody. There's an ending where Jax goes back in time in Mortal Kombat to like basically stop slavery before it happens, you know, to help like African Americans. Sure. Like Mortal Kombat, like in random ending story in the like, you know, what I live in white beard and stuff. Not even joke, fully serious. Stand up. Yeah, so I feel like that's pretty fucking stupid. Just a little away getting it. Mortal Kombat's not. Like see what I got. At least on Twitter, like this eating of.
History.
And there's a lot of people really angry about that. And that started, I feel like, the actual, like, oh, let's get angry at Mortal Kombat. Yes.
happened when the game was released was that people became very concerned about the monetization of the game. And it's a weirdly ironic situation because Mortal Kombat 11 is kind of like a grindy microtransaction-y game without the microtransactions.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing looks set up and framed like a mobile game with tons of currencies, heaps of grind, and lots of ways to skip that grind, but you can't actually buy many things to skip that grind. It looks like it is a game, like a mobile grind game, without the microtransactions. It doesn't make sense.
It looks like you walk into a casino that's just
it's
open
better
and
people
no one's there
comparing
yet.
that to a
No,
macro
that's what it's like
game.
that. Yeah, it looks like a fake casino. Like you walk in there and you're betting with
I
not real
also
money.
play
Like,
a
what's the
mobile
point
game.
of doing all this if we're not... Do you know what I mean? Like, so just to be super clear about how this works, it is a very grindy game in terms of unlocking the kind of cosmetic gear that you want, getting the right augment slots on that gear, leveling up that gear enough, getting the actual augments that you want. So from a gear perspective, it takes a long time to sort of configure stuff the way that you want it. There's also the Towers of Time, and these are really badly tuned, like super badly.
So badly tuned that Ed has actually gone on Twitter, Ed Boon, and is like, hey, you know what, we're going to fix this shit. We know it's pretty broken. So that's good. That is good to know.
The way the Towers worked was that like they would just provide all these shitty modifiers on you that made the fights essentially impossible unless you spam lots of consumables with a K, lol, and made the fight easier, or you skipped them entirely, which is pretty shitty design because it's like, why don't you make fights that I can do rather than fights that I want to skip? Because that just sounds like garbage.
It's Mortal Kombat Sekiro. By the way, did you see that someone beat... This is a separate thing. Someone beat Sekiro on Donkey Kong bongos, and I can't even fucking beat this game, for God's sake. But anyway, it is an extremely hard thing to be doing, that, you know, the Towers of Time. Yeah. It's good that they're going back to at least change it, and we should really say that Ed Boon and the team look like they are listening. They do want to fix this game, but the outrage just seems like it's really getting out of control now.
There was a post recently on Reddit that said it would take like $6,400 plus 1 year to get every skin in Mortal Kombat. Now, that was not quite correct.
And Ed Boon quickly came on Twitter, was like, hey, by the way, this isn't true. So, like, he is trying to get out there and actually speak to the community.
The way it works is that you can buy skins in Mortal Kombat and they rotate. You can also get those for free, though, from other sources. And you can't buy all the skins, though, because some of them don't rotate. They have to be unlocked by certain means. So that post wasn't technically correct. But the fact is, you can buy skins in Mortal Kombat. They do rotate daily. You can buy them with real money. So that's certainly a thing that people are aware of. And then they think, well, if you've got all this random loot and it's all hidden behind this massive grind for coins and everything, then, you know, you're encouraging me, you're incentivizing me to spend money. And then Ed Boon's come out and said it's not his intention to make people spend money. And they're going to tweak the economy.
I feel like, you know, it's a real shame, too, because it is a fantastic game. Pardon me. It is a fantastic game mechanically for Mortal Kombat. It's a real shame that the whole thing has been taken over by two things. You know, politics, like the woke stuff or the booby shit, and also, you know, monetization. Like, it's completely dominated this conversation. But I really look at this and go, that's the risk you take now with this monetization. Like, it becomes the centerpiece of the discussion if you really kind of implement stuff that make people go, well, I don't know if I can trust this game. You know?
But I think it's a really interesting case specifically because you can't buy the level skip tokens that make the Towers of Time easier yet. You can't buy XP boosters for your gear yet. You can't buy any of the coins that you need to be able to do a lot of stuff in the game yet. So, but the thing is, as gamers, we've seen all these systems before in mobile games, in premium games. We look at all of these
full price games.
Correct. We look at all of these currencies, and we think we know exactly what you're going to do with that. If you've added an XP booster token, one day you're going to sell me that token.
Sure.
So yeah, Ed Boon's right when he's saying, hey, you can't buy it, relax. But I think we're also right to be very skeptical and say, well, when will you make it so that we do need to buy it?
Yeah, I think that if you really look at, if we hadn't seen such a monetization, just, you know, shitstorm in the last 3 or 4 years, fine. A lot of people would be like, oh, I love this game. This is so great what they've done, and no one would question this. But the bottom line is, Ed Boon's in the industry. He knows what's been going on. He must have known that if he's going to be implementing these things, it's going to be really questioned, you know. And number two, if you're putting these kind of grindy situations in place, I mean, it just seems like logically also, like, it only takes a flick of a switch for this shit to come around in a month or two.
And like, I just read a headline this morning actually that was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has become the highest selling fighting game of all time.
No, of course, it's the fucking best ever.
But this is the thing, right? Look at Smash. Okay, yeah, they've got some DLC for additional characters. Fair enough.
Perfect example, actually, because look, there's 73 characters at the get-go, right? There are 6 characters that you can buy. 5 of them are in a fighter pack, and 1 is Piranha. You can just get him, after the game pretty much. It's not free, you gotta pay for him. But, it just seems like that is the right way of doing it, because you get all the skins. There's no skin shit. There's no freaking grindy crap, right? The only thing you got to grind is the characters, and it's in-game. It feels like the whole thing is a complete package.
You just unlock them so easily.
You have to play 10. Yeah, you got to play 10 minutes of the game, then turn it off and turn it back on, right? But yeah, it's really annoying. But I think that's monetization done right, because it feels like they're going, have all of this, and by the way, look, here's like 4 or 5 characters. If you want them, cool. But the tipping scale has been in the favor of the consumer, and that's what they need to do with fighting games or games in general.
Yeah, the overwhelmingly positive sentiment about Super Smash Brothers is just, it's out of this world, and the game is incredible. Like, it's just a phenomenal piece of entertainment that they've made there, and no one has a bad word to say about it. And you compare that with something like Mortal Kombat 11, which is a really great game as well, but like, it doesn't. No one likes this game.
Yeah,
3.0 on Metacritic, despite all their hard work, because of all this extra bullshit.
And I think it's going to be a really good lesson. I know we've seen a lot of lessons in the last couple of years when it comes to monetization, but it's just like we saw with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Sure, that was a pay-to-win garbage game, but the bottom line is no one really spoke about how good the game's mechanics were, because it was all about the monetization, right? And this is a very similar situation. Yes, this is not pay-to-win, but the whole discussion is around the wokeness or the boobies, or of course, most of it now is about the monetization. And I worry that, it's not going to escape it. Mortal Kombat is not going to escape this monetization, because, again, at any moment they can turn this on. It's hard for the consumer to really trust what's going to happen with the game. And I think that this game is going to sadly sit at that low score on Metacritic, And the other thing is, with Mortal Kombat 12, dude, everyone's going to be really poised and be like, what is this game? What are you guys doing with that? Before, who was thinking about monetization with Mortal Kombat 11? Everyone was just excited for that game. But now, the brand is tarnished, I think. Maybe for good,
Well, we'll see, obviously. I mean, there's a lot of time between now and the next Mortal Kombat. There's a lot of work that NetherRealm Studios can do. Sure. They have a lot of goodwill with their community that they can leverage. I certainly wish nothing but the best for the game, because of how good it is and because they've made a great product here. But we'll see how that journey unfolds, and we will keep you updated.
We will, people.
Ladies and gentlemen,
going out, I guess.
Finish him.
Oh, God.
Bruh.
Go. Please, we don't have much time.
Oh shit, I don't know why you got all that sleep all early. You're gonna have to go back to sleep soon.
Leon. Calvin. Hello.
safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Nothing clear in the bar.
Okay. Wonder where the G virus is.
Takahashi.
Authorized staff only beyond this point. Guests must refrain from entering.